Do here, many of you are given a folder. In this folder, there's this little street called the timeline. Now, the next thing after knowing that you need to invest, you need to know how long you're going to invest. Okay, your time horizon. Now, because in the past our learning about investment is about putting a fixed deposit, so many of us are inculcated with investment time horizon of 12 months. Right, very short-term investment, every 12 months, But for investment, today we're looking at a long term. Okay, this timeline will tell you how long it should be. Now, if all you can pull this out from your folder, right, for those who are standing, so sorry, right, some of you may have, some may not have. Now, what you need to do in this timeline, exercise, very simple, from 0 to 100, you look at where your age is right now. Okay, so at your age, you just tear it, right, can you do that? Just pull it and tear it apart. Alright, very good. Now when you tear apart, the one on your left hand side, okay, you look at that, you fold it to half, and then you fold it to half again, okay, and you fold it half one more time, and then you roll it to a small ball. This one, throw away already. That part of your life is gone. Okay? Now, you can look at the remainder. Even if you are 60 years old, 70 years old, okay, it doesn't matter. Now what we need to look at is next is your mortality age. Male mortality is about 78 years old. Okay? Male mortality. So female mortality, how old is female mortality? 85. Oh, so long. No, okay. They have been upgraded from 81 to now 83 years old, female average mortality. Okay, but many of you remember this 85 figure in your mind. You know why? Our government have done the survey that 1/4 of you in this room will live beyond 85. So we divide this room into 4 parts. I do not know which quarter, so I wish you all good luck, okay? Now, living too long also has this problem. It all boils down to whether you can afford living too long or not, right? So again, that's your average mortality in Singapore. Now, based on where you are right now, and to your average mortality age, you just fold it. If you think you live beyond 85, then you fold beyond 85. Now, that is your investment time horizon. You know where I learned this from? I learned this from my grandmother. She's 85 years old and she still wants to grow her money. Okay? Now, the fact remains is that our senior minister Lee at 85 years old, do you think he's still investing his money? Yes, right. So again, the rule applies that as long as you're alive and you got money, right, you still want to invest and grow it. So that's your investment time horizon. Now I know many of you wish that why not someone tell me about this 40 years ago. Okay? But with this investment time horizon, you can start to plan now. It allows you to go the long mile. Okay? So this is your investment time horizon. The next thing, after knowing how long you can invest, you need to know your risk profile. Now all of us got different risk profile, from conservative, balanced, growth, and aggressive. Now there was once I was working with a client and then this client was telling me, Paul, I'm a very conservative but long-term investment. After talking with him, 2 is 0. Over 20 years rolling investment, and minimum 9%, maximum 10%. Very low risk. Okay? So with time, you can actually mitigate risk as well. Now, after knowing all this, the next thing is to go into your investment strategy. Do you have a strategy where you start investing? Or you find it's good, let's invest. Oh, that sounds good, let's invest. Oh, that's cheap right now, let's go and buy some. What's your strategy? Now, today, what we're going to share with you here is a simple strategy.